Hello dear viewers, welcome back to another Odoo 19 tutorial by Cybrosys. Today in this video, we'll be talking about the attendance module of Odoo 90. Basically, for every organization, it's important to manage the attendance of your employees. There'll be a lot of things that you have to manage, like the check-in, check-out, and all of the employees. So today, I'll be showing you what all features are present in the attendance module of Odoo 19. So come with me, let's begin. So now let's begin with the attendance module. For that, first you have to search for the attendance. So here's the attendance. So in the attendance, we'll be having menus like the overview, the management, the kiosk mode, the reporting, and the configuration. So we'll keep the kiosk for the last. Okay, so it's something really interesting. I'll show you guys what that is. So first of all, in the overview, you can see the attendances of the whole employees of your organization. Okay, whichever employees you have actually hired, those employees' attendance will be seen over there. And you have different kinds of views in the overview itself. Now, this is of the day. If you want to see the whole attendance of a week, a month, a quarter, or the year, that is possible here. Simply by clicking on this button, you can choose whichever view you prefer. So, I'm putting it to month. Once you choose the month, this is how it looks like. Now, this will be showing you whole data of the month November. If you want to switch to the next month or the previous month, simply click on the arrows right here. So, this will take you to the previous data, that is the previous month. And this will take you to the next month. Okay, so that's how you deal with the attendance. Now, this is the attendance of the month November. I'll simply put it back to day. And day in the sense, it will be showing you the whole time from 12 a.m. Okay, so you can see the whole hours, what time the employees have checked in and checked out. That can be seen over here. Okay, so if you take Abigail Peterson, of the 7 hours, she has just worked 3 hours. Okay, she have checked in at 10 a.m. and checked out at 1 p.m. and after that she didn't check in. I don't know where she went, but still. Okay, similarly you can see the attendance of Anita, you have Jenny and all such things. So this is how the attendance looks like in the overview. So it will be showing you the proper time and date on which the employees have checked in and checked out. So that is the attendance. So this is how it looks like. If you simply click on, like if you want to activate the dense mode, you can activate this, or if you don't want to, then you can click on this. So that's how it looks like. Okay, now if you want to create a new attendance, you can simply click on new, and from here, this is for, by default it will be for Michelle Edmond, who is the logged in user. So you can change it from here. I'm choosing Abigail itself. The check-in and check-out time can be manually given here. Okay, so if you want to change the time on 28th November, I'm changing the time to, she logged in at 10, right? So we'll change that 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is what she've already logged in. So let it be 2 p.m. to some other time. Okay, so let's go to 2:30 p.m. Apply to November 20th itself and a different time, which is 4:55 p.m. and I'm applying it, saving and closing it. So what happened is that we have logged in a new time, check-in and check-out. Okay, so that is also recorded now in the attendance overview, and this is how it looks like. So this is basically the Gantt view. You can switch it to the list view. This is the list view. So this will be showing you the grouped attendance based on different months. So you have the attendance of October, you have 12 in number. So under 12, whose and all attendance is there is what is shown there. For Mark Demo, you have 10. So all the check-in and check-out time as well as the worked hours. So this worked hours will be calculated based on the check-in and check-out. You can see if that person has worked any extra hours, that can be seen over here. Okay, so that's how you do it. And from here also, you can actually create a new attendance. So 2 different views are what is provided by the attendance overview. Now let's move on to the management. So basically in the management, you can see the attendances that are to be approved. Okay, so this is the management section. So the admins will get it. And here you can see which all are to be approved and all. So only those in that state can be seen. So you can simply see the filters that have automatically come. Now, if you remove it, you can see the attendance of all employees, that too in check-in and check-out the check-in and check-out date is given there, the work time is given there, as well as the extra hours. So if there is any one which are to be approved, such attendances will be seen over here. Okay, then we have the kiosk mode, let it be there, and then we have the reporting where it has the attendance reporting. So this will be showing you the reporting of the attendance of each of the employees. So the active employees for the last 3 months is what is shown over there. Only the attendance of the employees. Okay, so the worked hours on different months, the expected hours, how many difference has come from different employees, that too for each month. Now you can see the measures over here. You have balanced different expected hours and worked hours, as well as the count. So everything can be added on to the table here. You can even flip the axis from here. Okay, you can expand it, you can download the XLSX and also insert it into the spreadsheet. Now if you want to see the graph view of the very same thing, you can simply click on the graph, and this is the graph view. So this will be showing you the employees here, and if you take a look at the measures, this is showing you the worked hours. Now if you want to change it to count, it will show the count. So the thing is that here at a time only a single measure can be used, that too in the graph. So that is the attendance analysis that you have, and then you have the time of ledger analysis. So here in the time of ledger, you can now expand it for November. How many employees are there? Their attendance can be seen over here. So I'm expanding this. This is for Abigail. So on the total count, if you take, you can see the expected hours, worked hours, approved time off, and the differences. So if there is any time off and all which are approved, that can be seen over here. So that was the time of ledger. You can actually expand a month, and from there you can actually see the individual employees and the count in the bracket. So each of their date, the expected hours, worked hours, approved time off, and the difference in the work hours can be easily depicted from this time of ledger. That too you can find in the reporting. And then you have the pivot table for the very same thing. So you can see different employees and the expected work hours, approved time off, difference, and worked hours of each month. Okay, so that's a very detailed table view. And if you want to add multiple measures to it, you can do that from here. So by default, all the measures are actually there, and the only one which is not yet selected is the count. So for you all to view the count, you can simply click on the count and view that. So that's the time of ledger. We've already talked about that. And in the configuration, first let's go to the onboarding. So in the onboarding, let's see what we have. Okay, so this is the onboarding. Now from here you can actually choose how to record the attendances. So there are 3 options. One is select on tablet, badge with barcode on tablet, or RFID token with reader tablet. So by using any of these means, you can actually record your attendances. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now like if it's a PIN code and all, using that PIN, if it's a 4-digit PIN, using that PIN you can log in and mark your attendance. Or if it's an ID card, you have this barcode, right? You'll be having a code over it. Using that, either a QR or a barcode, you can actually log into the attendances. Okay, you can actually mark your attendance. So that's how it works. Now let's wait. So that was the onboarding. That's how it looks like. Next, we have the overtime rule sets. So you can actually set the rules for overtimes. For that, you have to click on new, set the name of the rule. So the name here as an example is legal rules. Similarly, you can set one, call it legal rules. And then you have the rate combination mode. So this is what that controls how the rates from the different rules that apply are combined. Then you can use the highest rate, the sum, and all those things that are clearly given over there. That's how you set it. If it's maximum rate or sum of all rates, you can choose that. Set the description, and you can set the overtime rules over here for different employees. So this can actually be used. You can get the name based off information and rate. So from here, you can actually regenerate the overtime. So that's the rule sets. And finally, we have the kiosk mode. So inside the kiosk mode, if you go, this is actually where you can check in. Okay, you can either scan your badge from here or identify manually. So you can see people who are absent and all over here. All people are seen here, administration, long-term projects, management. So department-wise employees can also be taken over here. So you can see Abigail Peterson is marked as absent. Okay. So from here, you can actually check-in. This is the check-in and check-out date of the person. So you have actually logged in as Abigail. That's how it works. Now let's go back. Okay. So I'm logging in again to Odoo. And we have finally one more thing, which is the check-in. I mean the settings, not the check-in, the settings. Okay. So let's take a look at the settings of attendances. In the configuration, we have the settings over here. So open the settings and let's see what all options are there. So in the settings, we have the modes, the kiosk settings and the extra hours. So in the modes, you have the kiosk mode, attendance from backend, absence management and automatic checkout. So for enabling these, I mean, if you want to make use of these options, you have to make sure you enable it in the settings. Then you have the kiosk mode where employee has a PIN identification. So employees can use this PIN codes which are provided for them to log in. And then you have the display time. So how long the greeting message will be displayed, that duration can be set over here. Then under the extra hours, you can see display extra hours in kiosk mode or in user profile. And then you can see the extra hours validation, whether automatically approved or approved by manager. So if you give it as approved by manager, then the manager should go and approve it manually. Only then the extra hours will be validated. So these much things we have in the attendance module. So that's it, guys. We'll be back with more deeper dived videos of each of the topics. So thank you so much. So that's all for today's video. And that's all about the attendance module. I hope that was clear for y'all. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in the next video.